You know,
Are they just like messaging you guys on like social media and just reaching out to you?
yes.
Oh yeah,
Like,
so
Multiple
that's-
times
I've had
a
a
week.
couple people do that too.
Yes,
Wow.
multiple times a week,
Yeah.
people are just like, I'm trying to get into this program. Is it legit?
Mhm.
I had to like
Yes,
chill
that's
out
the
on it a little
question.
bit, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I
Sorry,
had my second. So literally today, there's one person we had a DQ because we spoke back in April, and to respect the integrity of our incentive, he said that he wanted another 30 days to go do basically everything we were going to help him do anyways. So he wanted to wait 30 days, and he basically said no matter what, he's like, but I want it for the incentive price. And I was like, I told him like we can't do that. I'm like, I'm willing to honor this week and stuff because I know I wasn't told you that before. And then he told, like, I'm a military guy. Like, so in the military, the first thing they say is like integrity first. Like that's drilled into us. I've always been that way. And he said, if you don't honor this and you and your company have no integrity, which for me was like a low blow. I was like, like that's the only thing that can like really hit me like in my soul. Right. And then I was like, look,
And we have like all the integrity. Like
Yeah.
we're very
Yes, I was real
specific
clear
our
about
stuff.
that.
Yeah, I
very
was
clear
like,
about that.
listen, if I'm sorry that you feel like we don't have integrity or everything, but I'm like, if it's a matter of, results, we have tons of testimonials. And then he has the nerve to say, well, I reached out to one of your case studies and he brought up Dr. Cami and she wouldn't even hop on the phone with me. She just said she's going to text me. Right. And Corrine, I haven't even heard back from her. And then so now I'm just like, sir, you realize that our people that we're working with are busy running their business. I'm not going to sit here and expect them just as much as if you're a case study. I'm not going to ask you to go and hop on the phone with every single person that we talk to. I'm just
That's
not-
an asshole, and you don't do business
Yeah.
with assholes.
I'm like,
I'm
sorry, we don't do business with assholes.
Dude, Dylan told me
red
this. I'm
flag.
like, no. This guy's not a good fit.
You don't want to
whatsoever.
work with him.
it's so funny too, because my face, my reps, like my face, like kind of like turned red, and I was like kind of breathing, and then he's like, I don't ever think you seem like that. I'm like, when he said that about Dr. Cami, that when I was like, I will not stand. I was like, I will not stand for you talking about my Cami.
Whoa.
Oh, let me tell you something funny about that is that I didn't say I couldn't get on the phone with him. I said that I couldn't get on the phone with him until next week.
See that he mentioned
know,
that. That's
you
funny.
know-
You know what's crazy about that comment too? I have a link on my Calendly link just for calls like those. And I send a link to my calendar as soon as they contact me. So they'll say, hey, I want to
Yeah,
learn more
that's what I
about the
did.
program. And I send a link and I have a specific link for 30 minutes to talk to them about the program. So that person did not reach out to me. They reach out to me on Facebook Messenger, Instagram, LinkedIn, and that's always my automatic response.
I did the
I
exact
think
same
these
thing.
people don't think you guys are real.
Maybe they
I
think
don't
it's
think they-
fabricated.
We're all
They
bots.
think we're just faking.
No,
Yeah.
I think that. I agree
Maybe.
with that
Mhm.
because
Isn't
I
that
said to him, I'm
crazy?
like,
Like, who would do
Yeah.
that?
I know I said to him, I'm like, I can talk to you next week, but let's just text back and forth. I can get some of the big questions. We can go through them by text. Never heard from him. So he might have thought it was like you
Someone in
with
the Philippines?
Yeah.
like you with another phone number. Like
oh, what? That's
I don't know what he
crazy.
thought, but I was like, I don't have time.
Here's
to deal with
the
all
fact of that
stuff.
mindset.
Fuck those people.
When
dude.
people say that in terms of like, even let's say it was true. Do you know how incredibly like difficult it would be to pull something like to have X amount of people all in on something, to be available, to pretend to be a
right.
case study and talk them in? Like if I were to go through that much effort, like I would just try to build a business because even pulling that off is incredible feat in its own self, right? Like
Absolutely.
You can
Doing
pull
something
that
like-
off, dude. That's like, you should build that out.
right. Like, yeah, there you go. Here's how to build the scammiest business in Mother Earth and pay me.
That's right. Yeah, have like
Fan.
17 Russell Brunson awards behind
Yeah.
you, you know? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You charge $100,000, you get 25 people, and you say, hey, if you sell them, I'll give you a commission of the 100K
That's
that
right.
they pay me, and we'll just divide it up amongst everybody.
That's right. 100X, baby. 100X.
Yeah, 100x.